Alright, so it's a new week as well as a new month, and that means that the Knighthood boss battle has changed. It's no longer Anek, it is Kelak, and today I'm going to show you how to get at least 9,000 points against Kelak on Hell difficulty for week 23. So for this week, the missions are clear within 8 turns, clear after dealing 300k damage or more with a single attack, remove 6 debuffs from allies using skills with the Purify effect, and defeat the last enemy with a Giant Hero skill. So of course the Giant Hero is going to be Diane. I do have a Holy Relic, you don't really need a Holy Relic, it's not going to do too much for you, but what we're going to use her for as like the final attack is going to be her ultimate, because her ultimate of course heals you. If you have her ultimate built out, that's going to of course heal you more, you're going to be able to deal some more damage, that's of course going to give you some more points. Now why healing is kind of good is because the more HP you have at the end of the run, the more points you're going to get as well. So you also kind of want to get her taunt card up to, well, either silver or gold before you actually use the ultimate, because it's going to increase your age related stats, which includes HP of course. Now as for Tarmiel, we're using him for his passive here, so he's basically going to increase our basic stats by 6% up to 30%, and this includes Diane, so it's not just goddesses or archangels, it's Diane as well. And of course for his buff card, if he has his buff card up, we're going to be able to deal more damage, but if the boss attacks us on phase 1, he's also going to get debuffed, and if he gets debuffed, you do get points per like debuff applied, so it is also very nice. Now Ludo Margaret here, we're using her of course for a cleanse card, as well as if you can get it to gold, that's going to increase our basic stats by 20%, but she will increase our goddess allies basic stats by up to 40%, and this she does by anytime we like use a blue buff card, which we do have with her as well as Tarmiel. Now how you get Tarmiel's passive up, all he needs to do is get attacked 5 times, so he heals back, and that's how it works. And Liz, of course, she's gonna increase our basic stats by up to 24%, as well as her own all stats by 15%, so you kind of want to have her all stat buff up, if at all possible, by the end, if you want to score super high, but it doesn't really matter if you don't really care about it. Now the food we're eating is HP food, and I'm running the card set auto set to HP, and everyone is running HP defense gear, so we got HP defense gear on all of them, and the associations also have HP defense gear, though they have like borrowed HP defense gear, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think with that, let's just get into it, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Alright, so what you want to do turn 1 is going to depend on, like, if you're just going for 9k points, it shouldn't really matter, but if you're going for, well, 12, 13k points, if you're going for like the top percent score, at the moment my 12.9k score is like top 5%, but that is of course going to change once people actually start playing this. It's not really a push week anyway, so you don't really have to worry about it, but I'm just going to show you exactly what you need to do if you want to like get top score anyway. So just attack 3 times, move a card, that's what you're going to do turn 1. The boss is going to attack you 3 times. He has 1 single target attack and 2 AoE attacks. If he has 2 AoE attacks and you want to get like the top score and he uses the 2 AoE attacks, he's going to disable himself, and that's not really going to give you the top score, because to get the top score you kind of want to cleanse as much as possible. Like this, he's going to disable himself there, but that might be fine because we're going to get the Ludomarg gold card, so it can be good there as well. And we're just going to do this, get her ultimate, actually not do anything else, just move some cards. So we're cleansing here once, unless he attacks twice with like AoE attacks again and disable himself. So what is he gonna do? Yeah, he just disabled himself again. That's very unfortunate. But what I'm gonna do is 1 attack, that's all. And I'm gonna get close with Liz ult and then close with Ludomar or Diane ult. We're not gonna quite get their ultimates just yet. Instead, we're just gonna kill the boss here. So we're gonna attack once more. Now, why we didn't attack is because we didn't want to get Liz's passive up to 6 stacks by turn 3, but we do want to get it up now. So her all stat increase is gonna last the full 8 turns, or until the full 8 turns, I guess. So actually, I'm gonna do this and that should kill quite easily. Hopefully we can get a gold cleanse card for next turn, because we are gonna get debuffed next turn also. We might not need to though, but we will just see. So we're gonna get our ults here, and we're gonna get like 3 ult cage orbs removed when we actually transition into this phase. So that is sort of why you want to get your ults up as high as possible. Here we're just gonna get her ult, and we're gonna use these 2 attacks. And then we're gonna hope for some more cleanse cards. Now we don't really need cleanse cards. We actually do for the mission, but we don't really need them if we have Liz's ult, because on the second phase, if you use Liz's ult and one of your units dies, they will of course get revived and cleanse that way. But here we can actually get a gold card. We potentially get a gold stance card as well, and we do have a cleanse card that we can use this turn also. I think that might be what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of these. We're gonna use this. I'm gonna move this card, and should I get Diane her ult just yet? Should I wait a turn? Actually, I'm gonna get her ult just now. And then we see what sort of moves we can make, because we don't want to deal too much damage either, because once you breach below this point, his HP will drain quickly. because he loses this, like, is it 50% increase to HP or 30% increase or whatever. Them actually dying, or Ludamorget actually dying this turn, doesn't matter. She will just get revived. I want to move these cards close together. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I think this won't kill. Yeah. And then we're just gonna hope to get another DN card here. That could potentially even be more points than what I already have, even though we didn't like get a bunch of cleanse cards. Because we're getting the basic stat increase, we're gonna get the HP increase here as well. I don't know, this could potentially be the, you know, the run. Even though we only cleansed 5 debuffs so far. Yeah, 5 debuffs. You get 60 points per debuff cleansed, and we only cleanse another 3 here. But we're gonna get a bunch of basic stats, so hopefully this is gonna be enough. This is crazy actually, to get both gold cards in the same run. Unfortunately, he disabled himself, so this run, if he wouldn't have disabled himself, would have been like the top 1% run. Like top 1 run, I think, so. Yeah. Let's see here. I think there's gonna be quite a lot of points. Oh man, I'm nervous. 13.4k. My god, man. Alright, I take it. I take it. I wonder what that puts me at. Because I was at top 5. Alright, top 7. People are really crazy now. So... Alright, 13.4k. We take it. I'm just gonna call it. I'm not gonna say 13.3k like I usually do. Like 2 score away from 0.4k. I mean, I'm just gonna count it as that, so... Yeah, but those are some of the things that you need to think about. Just try to get as many debuffs cleansed as you possibly can. That would have given you a lot more points, and I'm guessing that's how people get like those super crazy scores, the 14k or more. So you just kind of need to be lucky if you want to get super high scores. If you just care for like 9k score, like you don't even need to do one of the missions. You can just omit it, like as you saw, 14k score. If you remove like 30% from that, or even less, actually 15% of the total score, you're still way above like 9k points. So there's all you need to really think about it. When I got the 12.9k score, I just had a silver taunt up and like a silver card with Ludamorget. I think that's all I had. With like gold taunts and no like debuffs cleansed, almost no debuffs cleansed, you can still get a lot of points. So just to summarize, like phase 1, use as many like Tarmill buff cards as you can, because that's gonna apply some debuffs to the boss whenever he attacks you. Hope that the boss doesn't disable himself when he's attacking Tarmill by attacking with 2 AoE attacks in the same turn. If he doesn't and you keep getting like cleanse cards, just use the cleanse cards. That's gonna give you so much points. Before you transition into the second phase, get everyone's ults as high as you can, because by the time you actually transition into the second phase, you will lose the 3 ult gauge orbs. And also, if at all possible, try to get Liz's passive up on either turn 3 or 4, and then kill it on either turn 7 or 8, depending on if you got it on turn 3, kill it on turn 7, because then you will still have Liz's 15% all stat increase up by the time you actually kill the boss, and that will count into the score from like the HP increase that she gets. Then on the second phase, just try to get silver or gold taunt cards, silver or gold buff cards, and get Diane's ult and ult with her at the end. And just keep cleansing debuffs if you want. And also, as you saw, you can use Liz's ult on the second phase. Have like one of your units revive without actually wasting your cleanse cards, and you will still do fine. So yeah. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me. Hope you liked the video. Hope you found this guide helpful. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a most wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you next one. Bye.